Hi everyone, it's Chava. I'm gonna just do a quick concealer demonstration to show how if you do your concealers properly, you may not need foundation. I wrote in my last blog to begin on the under eyes when possible with a concealer that has a slight salmon colored tint. That doesn't mean it should be like full-blown pinky orange, but it should lean more in terms of that tint. I'm going to use a Benefit concealer now. I'm taking some on my finger, my ring finger, because that has the lightest touch. And I'm going to tap it very, very lightly. That's why we use the ring finger, because the ring finger has the lightest touch. And I'm tapping it very gently all over. You don't push too hard, because otherwise it pushes the concealer into the crease. And if it pushes it into the creases, it makes the creases appear deeper, and then you look like you have more wrinkles than you do. So I slowly tap it even a little bit under to kind of blend it out so there isn't an obvious line where the concealer ends. A little closer so you could see. That's one eye. Just take a little more for the other eye. Sorry, the light's a little harsh. Do the same thing on that side. Don't forget to do right under the lash line, like right there. Blend that out. You just have to make sure it's blended well into the surrounding skin, otherwise it's going to be very obvious where the concealer ends. Okay, let me just fix the light a little so it's not so harsh. See that? Okay, now I'm going to move on to the camouflage, which I mentioned before. Where did I put my brush? Here it is. Now I'm taking a very small concealer brush. You want it to be small because you don't want it to pick up too much product. And I'm going to show you where my blemishes are. I have a whole bunch all over my chin. I have a skin condition called epidermal nevus. It's something I'm born with, but it causes these kind of scabby growths here and there that don't look too attractive. I have some more up there. So I'm going to take a concealer from my concealer palette, a camouflage, which is kind of a thick, pasty concealer. And I'm going to take up, not too much, sometimes I like to warm it up on my hands a little bit to make it a little bit easier to work with. I just take a little on the back of my hand and just kind of swirl it around until it gets a little softer. And then I use the back of my hand as a palette. So I have a little bit over here. I'm going to tap a little on right there. And then I take my pinky or my ring finger and I push it in. You don't want to tap it because that'll end up taking it off. You just push it in hard until it starts to blend with the surrounding skin so that the texture starts to match your skin. Let's see if I can adjust the light so you could see better. See that? Okay, so that's one. Another one. I think I have some more over there. It's a little hard to see. I'm using the screen as my mirror right now, so it's a little hard to see. But I'm doing my best. Over there, push that in. There's another one. Push that in. Okay, and I'm going to do my forehead. Push. Take a drop there. The trick to this is the concealer has to match your skin tone as closely as possible. That's really what makes this work. Oops, got some extra there. That's also why having good lighting is important, because if you're using lighting that's too yellow or too blue, then when you're looking in the mirror, colors will appear to match your skin tone, and then they won't match your skin tone once you go out into daylight. I have here a Verilux daylight lamp. Let me shut it off so I can show you. It's a Verilux daylight lamp. It's meant to mimic sunlight, combats the winter blues and stuff, but I also find it excellent for makeup application because since it's a full spectrum light, it shows everything as it really is. Okay, so now I'm done pretty much with the concealing, and as you can see, oops, I missed one spot. Let me just get the light back up. So now I'm done with the concealing, and as you can see, it looks pretty not bad because now my skin tone looks even and I don't really need foundation. Now some people like the finish of a foundation. I'll sometimes take a little highlighting cream. I have here just like a sheer shimmering cream. Some people use MAC Strobe. I have this palette that I bought on eBay, actually. It's a camouflage concealer palette. It's not bad. The only thing is it doesn't have enough color range for me because it doesn't have enough of the lighter colors, but it has enough for me to use at home, and I very much like it. It has this a sheer highlighting cream over there that if you want to give the look of more of a look of a foundation of that dewy finish, so I take a teeny drop, just a little bit, and I put it, you know, in the places where, you know, when you see the light shining on my face right now, in the places where the light naturally hits, along the bridge of the nose, here, 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 and over here, and I put just a drop, and I kind of blend it in very well. If you use too much, you're going to look silly. It's just a little bit because it gives the illusion of a foundation finish.
Wash.
My daughter thinks I'm washing my face right now. Every time she sees me rubbing anything, it means I'm washing.
None.
So for those of you who like a little bit more of the dewy finish, that does it, and that's it. I can now go foundation free if I so choose. Ta-da! Hope you enjoyed. Please feel free to contact me if you'd like my services for doing makeup, or I also offer one-on-one or group classes to teach you how to do your own makeup like a pro. It'll save you money in the long run, and you'll always look like you've been professionally done. Totally worth it, if I may say so myself. Bye-bye.